Good morning and good morning to you. Welcome to this New Year's Eve episode of Good Morning Tottenham away, the last one of 2023, guys. And of course, match day. It's so weird to have a match on New Year's Eve. I'm so used to having it on New Year's Day that it's actually weird to be talking about it on New Year's Eve, whilst we're all looking, for a really good night out, or looking forward to whatever it is that you do on New Year's Eve with your friends and family. We got a game on, and it's Bournemouth at home. God, badly want to finish off this year with a win, and hopefully against a good Bournemouth side. Won 7 out of the last 9 games. We are able to do so. But before we talk about that, guys, we salute the big boss, HUGO boss, who departs Tottenham Hotspur after 11 years. Sorry, just adjusting this. Who departs after 11 years to go to go to the MLS, to America. It's weird because I listen, for many years I loved HUGO, man. I loved HUGO. It's sad how it's all ended. It's sad how you kind of saw the decline of HUGO towards the end, and I don't want to remember him with the last few games. That Newcastle game was probably the last time I remember seeing him. I don't think he's played anymore after that. So it's weird that we have to have that vision of him in our heads. But listen, brilliant servant to the club, captain for many years, world champion. What more can be said? At his best, he was the finest goalkeeper in the Premier League. At his best, I'm talking about. He was one of the best shot stoppers I've seen. Probably the best goalkeeper. We'll await to see what Vicario's future says at Tottenham. But for me, the best goalkeeper that we've had in my lifetime. I know people will say there's goalkeepers in the past, and I'm just saying one that I've seen at Spurs, he's definitely been the best one I've ever seen. Although I still have the soft spot for Torsvett. I remember as a kid, he was the goalkeeper. He was the first goalkeeper. I remember Ray Clements, I barely remember at Spurs, but Torsvett I remember very, very clearly, and there's been obviously others after that. But no, going back to Hugo Lloris, he's definitely by far one of the best that I've seen playing live at Spurs. It's just weird that, I felt that if he was, I have to say it, guys, I felt that if he was always going to go to move to the MLS and stuff like that, I felt that could have been done in the summer. He could have left then. Why is that to wait and do this for 6 months just to then move to the? I don't know, guys. But look, let's just say this: brilliant goalkeeper, brilliant servant, fantastic. Wish him all the best and nothing more. There will be at halftime of today's match. For those of you heading to the match, there's going to be some sort of salute to Hugo. So make sure that you don't miss it by going to get a drink, and you're going to miss it being saying his goodbyes to him at half times. Guys, there's plenty of names already being thrown about in the transfer market. We're going to be chatting about all of that in days to come. We're not going to do that on match day because the priority has to be the match, and the priority has to finish off this for the year, not the season, the year, with 3 points. 3 points that we must absolutely try to achieve on the back of that Brighton defeat. We've got to bounce back in front of our fans. Give us something to shout about and celebrate tonight. Hopefully, starting with the win, and then we're going to enjoy the rest of the night. It looks like we're gonna listen. What changes? A lot of people are saying that we should be starting Valise today, ahead of perhaps Richarlison. But a lot of players, a lot came under a lot of criticism Obviously, Kulusevski was one of them. He's going to be likely to be replaced. Obviously, he's serving a suspension. So Lo Celso, I think, will be likely to replace him. I like to think it's going to be him that's going to be replacing him. Will Skip come in the fold? Højbjerg, will he keep his place? Sarr, he didn't do brilliantly. I think that midfield something has to be done, because we was not good enough, and that midfield three was not good enough against Brighton. So I'm expecting changes there. I think in the end, in the front, the forward line, I think it will still be Richie, Johnson and Son. I feel like we're going to change it up in the midfield, like I said. Back four, I don't expect a lot of changes there. I think we'll stick with the same back four of Porro, Davis, Emerson and Udogie. So yeah, I felt that we lost that game against Brighton, particularly midfield. Listen, defence is what it is. We are very limited there. What we can do. Play Phillips. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. If it hasn't happened up to now, I think it won't happen moving to today's game. So I don't expect a lot of changes at the back, if any. I think the midfield will change. Perhaps there'll be an opportunity for Skip to come in it. I expect Lo Celso to take Kulu's place, and up front three, I expect them to be the change. I don't foresee Veliz or Brian Hill to come in from the start. I don't know. We'll have to wait nearer to kick-off time. But obviously 3 points are given. We absolutely massively need the 3 points. So make sure you lock it in for the watch along later on today. Tune in to Tottenham away and watch the watch along with us. But let me finish the video by saying this, guys. I wish you all, every single one of you that tunes in, Tottenham away, comments, or even just reviews alone, or partakes throughout the year, let me wish you all a massive, massive, happy new year. Hope you celebrate it in any which way you deem good for you. Family, with your friends, with your loved ones, whatever you wish to, however you wish to do it your way. Have a great time. Be safe, guys, if you're on the road. Be absolutely safe and have a great time. And obviously, we will be seeing you with future episodes right here on Tottenham Away. Monday Night Live will probably be a little bit earlier than usual, given it's New Year's Day. I won't be on it, but a few of the lads are doing it still. I think is going to do it. So make sure you lock it into that. Activate the bell, guys. Activate the bell. If you subscribe to the channel, activate the bell so you get all the notification every time we go on live directly to your device. So activate the bell even if you are subscribed and you haven't activated it. If you're new, subscribe. Welcome to the family. If you're new that you just joined, welcome to the Tottenham Away family. And we're going to be seeing you with plenty of football. There's going to be plenty of transfer talks. January market is opening up, so there's going to be stories coming out every single day, and we'll be giving you all the news, and we'll be discussing whatever players we are linked with and see how fit he is for the Spurs cause. Less of that now. Have a great night. Be safe. Spend it with your loved ones. Have a great time tonight. And let's hope that we get the 3 points today to then kickstart our New Year's Eve night. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. And as always, forever always, it's come on you Spurs.